Welcome back to Two Brokies, the podcast where you're listening to
Two Brokies.
Jenna Cortis and Kevin
Can we
Sullivan.
maybe just one more time?
Welcome back to Two Brokies, the podcast where you're listening to
Two Brokies. Two Brokies.
They don't, but they slay all day.
Welcome back, Brokies.
And today we're talking about our most influential favorite musical artists.
True that.
We have not opposing views, but very different tastes. And I think it's important that we appreciate one another while recognizing the differences.
Interesting. Yeah, no, we have different vibes for what get us hype, what get us focused.
Just to show you, like, a broad stroke overview, I labeled this episode Pitbull versus Enya.
Who do you guys think is who?
Honestly, people will get that.
Yeah, I think that's
But maybe, like, if we're just walking down the street, judgmental, but by the book covers, people would think that you might be Enya. And
Would
I
people
would
look
be
at you and
Pitbull.
think Pitbull? I don't know.
When I'm walking around in my fur coat.
Dale, yeah, perhaps.
My fur coat, my big glasses, and my jewelry.
That's more of a Macklemore vibe.
Someone at the Comedy Store, I was sitting front row, and they're like, "Well, you going thrift shopping?" And I was like, "What?"
It's such a dated reference.
Yeah, someone's like, "He just called you Macklemore." To be fair, it was like this fully tatted dude with gold teeth.
I think Macklemore's cool. Anyway, we're off track already.
He's at least doing in the protest space more than a lot of celebrities.
That's true.
You are a notorious, infamous Pitbull stan.
Yes, I am a Pitbull stan.
Okay.
They call me Mrs. 305.
No, they don't. They call you Miss 305.
You don't want me married, huh?
Actually,
You don't want me. You want me married? Do you think
It's-
I could be one of those people who's less chaotic married? I've always wanted to be one of them.
I'm okay with you being married one day. It's the road to getting there that I quite haven't figured out yet.
Oh my God! Did you see my eyes twinkle up? I'm like, okay, so
you're
Kevin
like,
said I
okay,
can get
Kevin
married.
said I can start dating.
This is
You
perfect.
already downloaded Bumble. I was not looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the future, I definitely see you married.
Oh my God, this is huge.
Yeah, so let's
Beep,
just,
beep, beep, beep. This just in, folks.
but let's just pause.
You want us to stay the course?
Stay the course, and then I
Understood.
think you'll get there, and you'll have all these other engines burning.
Speaking of burning, Pitbull.
Pitbull, you just went to a Pitbull concert recently.
I did.
I was telling everyone that you were going by yourself.
I see why. I did something kind of crazy when I planned the trip. So basically, I promised myself that I was going to go see Pitbull's residency in Las Vegas.
His residency.
Las Vegas is my favorite city. Pitbull's one of my favorite artists.
See, these are two things I think that would first meeting you. Hi, I'm Jenna Cortis. No one would be like, Pitbull, Las Vegas.
Right? Las Vegas, Nevada, and Pitbull.
Okay, what are the two things you love about them?
The two things?
Like
You're
one
making me-
piece, or
You're making me whittle it down to two?
I rattle them. Go
Okay.
for it.
First off, you're going to laugh, but I think Pitbull is extremely mission driven. Some of his words in his songs are like honestly modern day philosophies.
Cancel Michigan without mission. That's not how
everybody-
you spell.
That's not how you spell it. To everybody going through tough times, I've been there, done that. But every day above ground's a good day. Remember that? Thank you. Okay, also my personal favorite, literally from Fireball. I'm the best you ever had. If you think I'm burning out, I never am. I came, I saw, I conquered. Or should I say, I saw, I conquered, I came. Bars.
Ugh. Grinder dates and they leave.
I love him. I love his little vibe. I love everything about him. People try to ruin him for me all the time. They say, hey, maybe be into someone else. I can't hear them. All I hear is Pitbull.
I don't think that's anyone trying to ruin him. I think that's people just being like, hey, have you tried good music?
Oh my God. Don't you dare. What if he sees this?
I know. And then he
Sorry,
just saw,
baby.
and he just heard you say, I love his little vibe.
Well, it's all like vibe. He's so inspirational. Okay, so he
is
was talking
featured
about
on a lot of other music.
Can we talk about the recent remix with Heidi Montag after their house burned down? Do you know how crazy it is to start a song you're doing with someone whose house just burned down with "When God closes a door, he opens a window"? Like, is that not crazy? There's only one man I know who could pull that off. Las Vegas, I'd need a whole episode to tell you why I love it. I think it's like one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Cut to just walking down the street.
Okay.
I mean, I
You
love
it too.
I love
So why are
Vegas.
you being this?
I love it because it's the shittiest city.
There's something very magical about there. I lived there for 4 years.
It is.
And there's something really magical about being a resident there, a stayer.
I have stayed with a friend that lived there, and it is a very different experience.
Yeah.
When did your love for Pitbull begin?
It's funny you should bring that up, actually, because someone recently asked me, what's the origin story with you and this dude? And I was like, trace it back. And I kept tracing it back, and I kept tracing it back. And I got all the way to varsity volleyball, I think, in high school.
Lots of roots in there.
A big roots. That's almost half my life I've been a Pitbull fan. And, people were like, have you seen him before? Of course I have. I won tickets off the radio once to go see Pitbull and T-Pain. By the way, amazing show. And then I saw him again when I first moved to Las Vegas. He had a show, I think New Year's Eve. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be there.
I would go to a Pitbull concert with you, but
It was so
just
fun.
not this.
I did not go by myself. I sent a crazy text to everybody and said, hey, I'm going. It was totally bachelorette rules. I was like, this is the day, this is the time, this is the amount of money. Are you in or you out? I'm buying the tickets at 5 p.m.
Sly, I think you sent that message to me.
Yeah. I knew that you were probably not going to come to this particular event, but don't worry, because Mr. Worldwide, he never stops touring, so he'll be back. Dale.
That's incredible. I was laughing when I was watching, and like laughing in a way like, wow, I could see the jumping of the camera. I'm like, I just know that Jenna's having the time of her life, and it's Pitbull. It brought me joy.
Yeah. I truly did have the time of my life.
That's amazing.
It was a great show. He could really still get down.
I'm very jealous because this episode is Pitbull versus Enya, and I don't have that option because Enya will not perform or tour.
Enya doesn't tour. Correct me if I'm wrong, she lives in a castle with a bunch of dogs?
Mhm.
Wow. That's amazing.
I think it's like, at this point, maybe it's like it's rumored. She's definitely a witch.
a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saloué, saloué, saloué. That's kind of witchy, yeah.
You just made it. Wait, she has cats. At one point, Enya had 12 cats.
Never mind, not my thing.
It's because I say I would be like Enya with dogs.
Oh, that's why.
I guess maybe.
Okay,
But
so let me...
she lives, and there's like the castle next door, I think was for sale.
Did you buy it?
I bought it. I'll see you later, guys. This is the last week.
Of two
No,
Brokies. I bought it.
she will not do a world tour. And when I tell you, Enya, if you're watching this, if you would just do a world tour, I think it would to solve the world's problems.
It
I
would
think
heal.
we would have world peace.
Mm-hmm. When did you get into Enya? Because as long as I've known you, which has been like, I think 8-9 years now, you've been into Enya.
Yeah, she was my top listened to on Spotify like 5 years in a row.
This probably won't surprise you. It's so calming that it makes me feel stressed out. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, tell me about your journey. Enough about me.
I'm like, I have anxiety and stress and silence. She calms me down.
Mm-hmm.
I need music in the background, and that's like music I can like write to, blah, blah.
Same for me with Pitt, by the way.
I can't trace the origin story.
You don't know a day or a time when it began?
Probably around the time of Titanic
Mm.
and then Lord of the Rings.
And then those 1990s late night commercials.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, give me a hit of that. Well, what's that? Who is she? And then I found her, and then I got an Enya CD, and it was all over, like on repeat. She has, no matter what you were feeling, there's a song for it.
Now, you have done this for me where I've been like, I don't know, you know me, I was spinning around about something. And you were like, what are you feeling? And I told you. And then you said, I have the perfect Enya song. And you put it on, and I was kind of like, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't wait till this is over today so I can listen to Enya. Okay.
I was like, oh, I thought we were having fun.
A musical artist that I've like got to see recently, like almost like your Pitbull, like I had to see Pitbull and whatever, like I never had seen Adele. So Adele's the other one. She was my option for touring. And same kind of like, She got a song for everything. I think one of the first artists where I listened to like the album from start to finish, all the way through, all bangers, no skips.
No skips. She's Adele.
Adele.
I wonder if our tickets cost the same price. I'm just kidding.
Was yours rent?
No.
How much was the ticket to Pitbull?
I bought them early. I was ready. So I was on the first floor.
Yeah, you were close.
Yeah, section in the 100s. Let's put it out there. It was $300. And that's with all taxes and fees.
Okay.
All right. So one of the questions that I know this is horrible. This is a horrible thing to do to a person. I'm going to struggle when you ask me mine. If you were trapped on a desert island and you could only listen to either Enya or Adele, who would you pick?
Even my stomach was
I literally heard your stomach just go.
My stomach got, that's...
Yeah, you're not reacting well to this question.
I just blow up. I just turn into liquid.
Uh-oh.
This is, but also,
Uh-oh.
I'm on a deserted island, which is more Enya vibes.
Okay. You ultimately had to go Enya.
I have to go Enya. That's my swan song. Play me off.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, let's...
I'm just gonna...
Before you die, let's just like rein it in a bit. Okay, so you're going Enya. Interesting.
Yeah, and not to pit these two against each other. Okay, you're on a deserted island. You can only listen to one. Pitbull or Atlantis.
That's tough.
I always accidentally say Atlantis, but I think that's because I'm from Atlantis. Anyway, another episode.
Atlantis is tough. Atlantis is in my core, my soul. I went to this concert with my dad. It was like one of the best nights ever of my life. He put me on to Atlantis back in 1998.
You and Maddie's mom. Maddie went with Matt.
Oh, her mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
It's
we
a
went.
family affair, Atlantis.
We went, and it was lovely and amazing. And her voice is like one of those voices where she literally has to hold the microphone like so far away from her because her voice is too powerful. She's like, oh, yeah, you know. That's gonna go. Oh, my real. Okay, just kidding.
It's gonna go. Am I your road?
Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, can I just say one more Atlantis thing and then I will make a decision?
Yeah.
When I crashed out really hard post breakup 2020.
Is this when you were doing the music in your car?
Yes. You
That's
remember?
what you were about to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sent me a video once. Jenna was behind the wheel. Shouldn't have been.
Driving while under Atlantis.
Under the influence of rage, just scream crying. What song?
Oh, I did the whole album. I have videos of the whole album and in different outfits too, which mean I did them on different days. But I would just drive around town in my Trailblazer and I'd just scream, sing,
Trailblazer, all right.
Jagged Little Pill until I was better. And you know what? I got better. And I was
are going to try to find one of those clips just to insert right here.
Oh, I have a million of them. It's going to be an easy choice.
If you're listening right now,
Here's a clip.
But make sure you hit our YouTube to watch, to see this beauty.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a million of them.
It's so justice.
It's very opposite of my Enya vibe.
Yeah.
I just lay down.
You just
in
lay
a
down.
Tub
Okay,
and...
so for the desert island, though, I cannot build.
Desert island or deserted island?
Oh my God, no. Regardless, if I'm trapped on an island,
Whether it's desert or deserted.
I have a list of things I need to do. I need to build shelter. I need to go get food.
Oh
I need to.
my God. What a Capricorn. There's no list. There's no boss. There's no person waiting for anything. Yeah, you got to survive.
And that's why I have to
you
pick
did a
Pitbull.
list?
I have to pick Pitbull because Pitbull, I can do stuff. Atlantis, it's just the raw emotion. And that's not going to be very helpful for surviving.
So Capricorn. It's so funny. There's like two islands. I'm on one, just laying down, dying.
And I'm on one
slowly.
that's like, go girl.
You got like a whole house built out of twigs, and you're like cooking
I have
some
a
like
whole house. I'm
tilapia.
like, ooh, baby, baby. Na, 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 na,
You got a
na,
full
na.
wardrobe that you've already made out of leaves.
This Chico right here got to eat, baby. That's a lyric.
I had a feeling.
You didn't think I just made it up. We should probably move on because
No.
You're not ready?
Well, I was...
Pitbull has me. I'm moving. Catch up, Enya.
No, we're going to take our time with Enya. I hope it rains on my island so I can listen to echoes and rain too.
We're moving on to a little segment that we like to call Sun, Moon, Rising. And in Sun, Moon, Rising, we are going to say who our Sun, Moon, and Rising are in musical artists. Now, I will be honest, I don't have a ton of range. Friends once found a list that I had made around my room, and one of the things on it said, learn music.
Okay.
Just all of it.
Yeah, I love
so,
that.
yeah.
Put that in the love letter.
Yeah, learn music. Never did it.
Do you have a Sun, Moon, Rising already picked out? Or...
Yes, and I do this every week. Can you remind me, what's the difference between sun and rising?
I'm going to get it tattooed on me.
I will get it eventually. Can you just tell me one more time?
Sun is core.
Sun is core.
It's who you are.
Rising is who other people see me as?
It's like what
Why
you
do I
project
care
into the
about
world.
that?
It's like the lens. It's like,
The
because
lens.
that's how you exist.
Core.
You are
Lens.
you're rising right now, pretty much.
Okay.
Or...
Oh, because people are seeing me.
Mm-hmm.
The lens. Okay.
It's a lens. And then moon's how you deal with your emotions.
Mm-hmm. I think we all see this
Alanis.
coming. I'm an Alanis Moon for show. And then as far as like my core is Pitbull.
Yeah.
That's my core. And that's who I am. And then there's so many other artists that like I want to say like, oh, I'm them, but like they're so cool. Like I just know I'm not. You
So
know,
who are your-
mostly
who's
black
your
women
rising?
that I'm like, I'm not cool enough. My rising, I think this is going to be really out of left field. So I had two choices for rising. One I think is the soundtrack to the movie The Big Chill. Has a lot it's like, you know, got
You picked a soundtrack. I thought you were going to say like Chris Martin.
Oh, what? From Coldplay?
Yeah.
That's how you see me?
You're right. He's so funny and talented.
I mean, no shade to Chris Martin. It just seemed
I
kind
have
of
a s-
random for me.
It's not. I guess it does. But I saw him on a show, and he like went up and played piano and did improv, and it was like
Amazing. Okay, so
well crafted.
my rising, I guess maybe that's a little
That was a
complicated.
compliment.
Words of affirm.
Yeah.
I think
It's the best. I like when you do that to me.
I don't know. I think I was gonna say my rising. I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know. What is my lens? What's my lens? I don't know.
Okay.
Ariana Grande? I don't know.
You think about it.
Okay, what about for you?
Okay. I have a list. My son, and I want to say Meg the Stallion, but I know Meg is an Aquarius, and I'm
Oh,
an
really?
Aquarius.
So you relate on that
I
level?
relay on that level, but I don't think I'm Meg. I think I'm Enya.
Sun, Enya.
Sun Enya. Rising, I think Chapel Roan.
Oh, that's a nice rising.
I think it's two. I think she's also two for me. Like I need
Too
to pick
big?
two. And like the outfits, the makeup, she's like authentically. Like I don't think I'm
You don't think you're that authentic?
like no.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't even know. She like, you know, she's wearing a costume, all the things. That's how she's projecting. So I'm also
Yeah.
picking a project. Anyway.
Oh, I see. It's very meta, your answer.
Yeah, and then maybe my rising's like a Rihanna,
Ah, nice.
and then my moon is Birdie.
I don't know, Birdie.
Birdie sings Wild Horses.
Oh, yeah. You played that for me before. Yeah.
It's like
cool.
low key, but I'm also more, I don't know. This one was really difficult for me, and I also don't think I have the musical range to like fully
Answer.
it accurately.
I mean, I said the soundtrack to The Big Chill, so same, you know.
We'll have to do a soundtrack episode. I'm the soundtrack to the Golden Girls.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for being a friend.
Okay, so my rising, like, could I be Ariana, or is it time to move on?
I think you could be Ariana.
I think so. I think she's giving it everything she's got, and I do think that could be my rising.
For sure.
I'm giving it everything I got.
Yes, you are.
Also, Ariana has a really storied history of dating people with substance abuse problems. So, same girly.
We didn't even talk about Celine Dion.
No, I was surprised Celine. Why do you do that to me? Celine
Celine Dion.
I can't do it. What?
Celine Dion. My ex started doing it, and then I just was like, now she's Celine Dion.
So
Speaking
Celine
of Titanic,
Dion, where would she wouldn't be in your big three? Maybe like one of the moons or something.
she might be like a Venus.
Oh, love.
How I love.
Wow.
Shall we go for it?
I think. Oh, I love a French Canadian.
Yeah, I don't know that I don't.
The Quebecois. I fuck with the Quebecois. Hard.
Aren't they snobs? Anyway, have you met Pitbull?
Not yet.
If you could meet any celebrity, would it be Pitbull?
Actually, well, celebrity in general, I would pick like a comedian, probably.
Musical artist.
Musical artists. I don't know. There's so many you can meet. Beyonce, Adele, Celine Dion.
I don't think I'd want to meet Celine Dion.
Too much?
Yeah, I think I'm good. Like, I love her music, love her, but like, I would love to meet Meg Thee Stallion. Like, I think we would get along really well. I would love to meet Adele. I think we would get along really well. And like have a laugh.
Have a laugh. I'd like to meet Alanis, probably.
Yeah, I see that for you.
Yeah, I think we could just kind of chill, and maybe she'd want me to do backup vocals for her or something.
Was that your most transformative concert?
Yes. It was not the one I was at with my dad, which was amazing, but Alanis in the Hollywood Bowl. An ex had bought me the tickets, which was a great gift. Cheap seats, but was a great gift. And he was smart enough to give them to me and a friend, even when purchased, because he knew he wasn't going to make it, I think. And so then me and this friend went. That's crazy. Okay.
If someone ever gets you tickets for you and a friend, just so you know, they're gonna leave you.
They're not going to make it to Christmas. So, yeah, but we went, and I just like screamed with the rest of Los Angeles and the Hollywood Bowl to Alanis. I felt we all healed as a community together. You know, that's very important to me. And
You in the community of Hollywood.
the Hollywood Bowl.
My most transformative concert was Depeche Mode
Really?
at Staples Center. It's now crypto.com, whatever the fuck. I'm not calling it that. At Staples. It made me, I was wasted, by the way, but like there's a movie called Velvet Goldmine, which is like about David Bowie. And that movie at the same time as like a Depeche Mode concert just made me want to live more freely.
Wow. I love that.
And this merch is from Shannon and the Clams,
Yeah.
another musical artist that I think is like, I don't know how everyone doesn't know who Shannon and the Clams are. They're insanely amazing.
I think I only know about them from you, to be honest.
And I know about them from my sister and her husband. They told me when Shannon was at Coachella, I was going to Coachella, and we went to this tent and just like rocked out. That sounded so unnatural coming out of my mouth. But we like jammed.
You're allowed to rock out.
Like, rocked it.
You're allowed to
in
rock.
this tent and like danced around, and their music is just so unique to me.
I forgot that I've been to like 17 Bruno Mars concerts, and they were all good. And I think I'm a Bruno Mars rising. Because it's like, I'm ready to collab. You need a song, let's get it done.
I'm so glad we got that.
Yeah. But transformative, can I say one last thing? Sorry, it's not chronological. But when I was at the most recent Alanis concert with my dad, I remember being there. I was dating someone at the time. And I remember listening to her and thinking like, wow, I'm really letting like this other person dictate so much about like what I do with my time and how I feel about myself. And it seems very small. And I remember her screaming into the abyss and me being like, yeah, she's living really big. I want to live big. Gotta get rid of this. So yeah, that kind of transformed me a little bit.
I need to go to an Alanis concert.
You really do.
We should go to the Depeche Mode concert. There's a lot of concerts I want to go to. We haven't even breached the subject, and we are so lucky that we're going to have so many like amazing musical guests on.
Imagine when Armando's right over there. I'm going to shit myself.
I can't wait.
Okay, everybody.
Sound off
Brokies.
your favorite musical artists, and you know we'll probably get them on the pod. Like Adele, I think is a few weeks out.
Can't wait to meet her.
You guys have been listening to
Two broke gays.